Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome to IndieCar's third series. We've got a good one for you today for rounds 3 and 4 of this series. We have our first night race in IndieCar at Gateway, and then for round number 4, we are going to the Thunderbolt Raceway at New Jersey Motorsports Park for what may be a rather crazy road course race. So the round at Gateway is the first of 2 short oval races. Later on, we'll be at we will be at New Hampshire, but for now we are racing on the 1.25 mile short oval at Gateway. First of 2 short ovals in this series. Let's have a look at our points table. After 2 races, newcomer Saruei is on top by 6 points over Mirai Akari. Unsurprisingly, the top 2 drivers after 2 races both won races. Because what would you expect? Winning pays out big. And I don't know. Yeah, it's too early to consider how things would fare. We only just started the series, but let's see what's on the bottom half of the table. As you can see, 3 drivers have yet to score points after the first 2 races. Among them is the Series 2 champion Neko Kamiyama, Nekorine, who has yet to qualify for a race so far. Not a good start for the defending champ. So, let's get right to it and open up R Factor and see how things fare with the racers. All right. Check the replay. Does look good. Replays are on. Settings look fine. Notice the race start time 7 p.m. Usually it's 2 p.m. But we're trying out a night race for the first time in Vtuber IndieCar. Because the real life IndieCar series at Gateway usually races at night. So heck with it. Let's try out a night race. 50 laps for the 30-car grid max, who will be qualified for this race. Everything looks good, and let's see how we do here for round number 3. As you can see, Himehina on the loading screen. One of the few oval circuits still being used by the real-life NTT IndyCar series, along with, of course, IMS and Texas Motor Speedway, and after skipping 2021 season, Iowa, which will be coming back next year. Worldwide Technology Raceway, one of the more popular circuits. One of the more popular circuits on the IndyCar calendar, because there's a challenge at every corner. No TV graphics here, but for some reason, but the TV graphics might show up for the actual race. Otherwise, we'd have to put up this screen for like more than half of the race. Now, the first couple turns on this relatively flat oval are a bit tighter than the last two turns. But the banking is slightly steeper on the first two turns. 11 degrees in turns 1 and 2, only 9 degrees on turns 3 and 4. And the short oval kit, as you can see here, which is similar to the default road course configuration, except the wings are somewhat flatter. Because you don't need much downforce on speedways. Let's see who will qualify for this race. We need 30 drivers. Yeah, only 10 minutes of qualifying for this circuit for some reason, as this track I got from a NASCAR mod. The track pack from a NASCAR mod for R Factor. Kind of love. Let's see if she actually qualifies for this race. I think she might be in. And oh, what a shame! Look at this. Neither Bitani nor Tenten have qualified for this race. And neither Koopa nor Bitani are in, so maybe come back in like half an hour for New Jersey, see if they can qualify. So sorry lads, no Bitani this time, no Nina. 10-10 sadly won't race here. Nor Koopa, nor Zero, nor Nakamiya Hinata, and Shigure Ui just misses out on the cut. Anyway, as we scroll up slowly to see who will be at the top of the field, Kamiko Kana does start off at 9, so she's in, and at pole position is Uto. It's Tenshi will start off at the pole position. Front row consists of Amasuka Uto and Piki, followed by Lily Hops and Nekarine. They both get to race for the first time this series. Lily and Nekarine, Natsume and Healthy, 5 and 6. Pochi and Saruei. And then Kana and Catania. The stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. 2500 kbps. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. But why does it say the stream status is excellent? Hanaka Kotoni will begin 11th. 12th is Hinomo Yanzu. Mochizuki Himari and Ayami. And then Akari and Nacho. Followed by Tomoshika, Mea, and Nana. Pikami, Hime, and Soyapoya. Samari Mari, Ryogan, and Temako. Bao, Artie, Hina, Miyanaru, and Nabi. And they all make up the 30-car grid for round number 3 at Gateway. And we turn the sky dark for this very first night race in Vtuber IndieCar, 50 laps. And hard to see if the cars are all okay or not. I think they are. No glitched up cars as far as I can tell. So we're good to go. Now, short oval racing, no yellow flags. When the car crashes out, the remaining cars still speed up, so watch out for any potential pile-ups that may occur here. And at New Hampshire later on in this series. Anyway, no time to waste. Let's get out onto the circuit. Packed crowd at Worldwide Technology Raceway. 30 cars, 70 points for the win. Matsuka Uto and Picky make up the front two on the grid, and then Lily Hops and Neckarine Series 2 champion on the second row, and then Natsume and Healthy, Mochi and Saruei, Kamiko Kana and Katanya. Slowly going across the back stretch as the safety car will be pulling in. We are going to get set to begin round number 3. At Gateway, as the cars accelerate, Asuka Uto at pole position. First night race, short oval action at Gateway. It's green flag, and away we go. Here we go from Gateway. Everyone speeding up, going side by side. Oh, very strong start by Picky as they go around the first couple turns, and luckily the TV graphics are working. Neko Kamiyama is second, and Amasa Uto will be a distant fourth. Looking into these turns, and no one seems to be having issues. Oh, good move by Nero to move up from the back of the grid to a few places ahead as we see some debris being popped off. Oh, there's some more coming away. Why are they playing hot potato with that bumper? And Picky has the lead after 2 laps. Picky back again in the IndyCar series after being away for the second series. And the Series 2 champion, Neko Kamiyama, doing quite a good job trying to make her move, trying to pass by Picky. She does at the moment, but not before Picky gets recorded as having the lead after this second lap, as a few drivers have to go in the pits. Not a lot of issues so far in the first few laps, besides some cars probably haven't lost their front wings. Oh, look at that, 3 wide towards the back of the grid. This is high heat, short oval action. Lily Hops has jumped, should I say leapfrogged into the lead. As you know, Lily Hops won a dramatic race at Kansas in the previous series over now former IndyCar and now graduated Vtuber Lyrica. Well, Miss Lyrica. Anyway, Lily Hops has a lead of 1.044, and a few drivers are behind by 2 laps as Nabiyamama spins spins and has a lot of ground to make up here. A lot of the debris still on the track, but even though these cars have no aero screens, not that there is any need for them, as this is a race simulation. And the worst case scenario is a driver being bumped off the track completely and going into the void, as we have seen in previous races, as cars pass by the line again. We are done with 9 laps. Lily Hops Picky and Daimonji Ryogan, one of the newcomers here, up to 3. No one is out of the race yet. Oh, Soya Poya is behind by 4 laps. Escatone has to go in the pit lane. And Picky is just behind Lily Hops. 2 Western Vtubers at it. After these 11 laps, oh, Picky's on the move, and she is back into the lead. But Lily Hops is not too far behind. Come on, camera. Yeah, we need a behind view. For a short oval race, which is slightly larger than the usual short oval size, it's quite intriguing how there has been no major incidents as of yet. Yes, there's been a bunch of overtakes. I think the worst I have seen is Nabi Mama spinning, but she quickly corrected herself and is merely 4 laps behind. Now the cutoff for this race is 40 laps for the driver to be able to score points. You don't have to finish the final lap if you're unable to, but you gotta complete at least a minimum required race distance, as the bumper just bumped into Saruei's car. Side by side they go. Turns 3 and 4. As Picky continues to be in the lead by 3 seconds, 3.3 seconds, and Natsume is a second behind, a little less than a second behind Lily Hops at P3. 22 cars all within the lead lap. Exciting, hard-hitting action. Relatively clean so far. As the cars on the inside, a couple cars on the inside are pushing ahead, trying to gain ground. No change to the front 3. as of yet. Somehow pole sitter Amasuka Uto is sitting at 11, but the speedway races can be known for having dramatic lead changes all throughout. Oh, look at that. Neko, the lapped car, sorry about that. Trying to get back into the lead lap, but Picky says nah. The lapped car, Neko Kamiyama, was between Lily Hops and Picky, but Nekarina went ahead, and Lily tried to make a move on Picky, but she'll remain second. Kamako Kana is up to 3, while Ryogon is at 4. Tamari Mari was briefly in the top 5, but now it's Hanamori Healthy who's gone up to that spot. Still a clean race. Still yet to see much in the way of incidents. Everyone is still doing a good job. As we see, Tamari Mari just cruising along. Single file racing in the first third or so. Probably single file racing all throughout midway through, with the occasional side by side for just a brief moment as cars try to move up in position. Oh man, these front 3 are well ahead of others. Now this camera view makes no sense. It looked like Lily Hops was behind Healthy, but objects in mirror may be closer than they appear, according to that disclaimer on mass-produced automobiles for the public to use. And Hanamori Healthy has jumped ahead of Picky for the lead. That is one of Ayami's daughters. Finally making a presence felt, leading by 0.725, 3/4 of a second. Speaking of Ayami, she is 10th. And she's without both bumper pods. Now Healthy has pulled back a bit, and Lily Hops is back in the lead with 21 to go. 20 and a half. And Picky is in pit lane. Lost a lot of spots there, and I don't know what happened, but she's in pit lane, and I expect a lot of drivers to stop at pits along the way and get into another silly pit lane shuffle. Ryugon is at 2, but Lilyhops has sped up ahead, and Ryugon has simultaneously slowed down a bit. Tamari Mari has gone up to 3rd. Saruei, who won in the first race at Michigan, briefly got into 2nd, but she is herself pulling back a few spots to try to conserve herself for the late stage of the race. $18 to go. Top 3. Lilyhops, Tamari Mari, Damonji Ryugon. And these cars that don't quite matter. But I must say, even crashes at the back of the pack can prove disastrous, especially if the lead cars go around the whole entire loop of the circuit and run into the site of the collision and cause major problems on the grid. Tamari Mari has the lead. That's Ayami's good friend right there. And this is what it feels like for her to have a taste of a lead as one of the newer IndyCar members. First full series after competing, starting in the last 6 races of the last series. Oh, you'll love to see it. Newcomers wowing the crowd and getting big wins over the veterans in the series. 14 to go. As her lead is 3.5 seconds. Tamari Mari. Goodness. The big concern, however, is when and if she'll have to be in pit lane as drivers continue to have a clean race. And still no incidents as far as I can tell. This is probably what happens if you race multiple times. Oh, look at that! Oh, the car's on fire! Oh, Mirai has lost a wheel and has flamed out of the race. Oh, that's the first casualty of the race. Hanuza Mirai once again crashes out. That's a second consecutive early race retirement for Mirai, just short of the cutoff. No points for her. Oh, very disappointing for the Bombs newcomer. $10 to go, as Tamari Mari is the first to secure points in this race. And I check off a name from the notepad I have with me. 1.5 seconds as Kamako Kana goes up to 2nd. Ryugon remains in 3rd. as we have a pit drama between mother and daughter. What is going on here? Oh man, come on, let Mama get back onto the track. Oh, look at this! Kamiko Kana has taken the lead. Here she comes, Kamiko Kana. We have a few drivers going Kana love, and look at her go. The former Sundaria member, now Indie Vtuber, doing quite well from a start of 9th. But look at this. Here comes Daimonji Ryogan on the attack. What will Ryogan do? What will Kana do? Oh! Ryogan has gone into the lead now. And Kamiko Kana has pulled back. Probably wants to conserve herself for the last couple laps. Tamari Mari is second. As we see a lot of drivers behind the lead lap. 16 drivers all within the lead lap. Tamari Mari has jumped ahead into the lead for a brief period of time as Ryogan has jumped ahead. Four to go at Gateway. Oh, we have some pack drivers. Kagura Nana, where did she come from? She's now third. Fourth is already, and Kamiko Kana has dropped to 5. And Tamari Mari now has the lead. So we are in for a big finish here. Tamari Mari lets the lapped car of Nabimama go ahead of her. Going into turn 4 and the front stretch, 2 to go. And Artemis of the Blue makes her move and now has the lead of her own. And Kagura Nana has gone up to second. Ryogan back to where he was for most of the race at third. But he might make a move for second, perhaps to lead. 1 to go at Gateway. Artemis of the Blue from a start of 27th. She might have a chance to win from a start of that far behind. Look at her go. She is just a couple of turns away. And look at this! Artemis of the Blue has done it! She gets her second IndieCar race win. From a start of P27 and gets to 70 points. Ryogan finishes second and Kagura Nana completes the podium. See, I'm telling you, everything can happen in oval races, and it certainly did. The race was slightly cleaner than expected, with just the one driver crashing out in Muneru. But we have a surprise result. Artemis, whom I didn't quite factor doing this well at Gateway, actually would do this well. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, but congratulations, Artie. That's 70 points right there, and that is race win number 2. After Sonoma, I think. I don't remember. Sonoma or Fontana, I can't remember. I'll have to look that up. Where did Artie win? It was Sonoma, yeah. It was Sonoma. So that's race win number 2. And Ryugan, congratulations. That's the first podium finish for him. Newcomers are doing quite well so far in this 3rd series. So 29 of the 30 drivers will score points. Saruei once again with a top 10 finish. Both Saruei and Mirai Akari got to top 10 finishes. Just want to scroll down for a bit, just to see the rest of the pack. Kagura finishes 14th. Yeah, pick me, Uto, Bao. Nakarine and Lily Hops do get their first points. Heck, Bao also gets her first points. Tomoshika, Hime, Hina they finish right next to each other in the standings, like clockwork. And Picky, who started off second, will finish a disappointing 26th for 1 point. And no score for Mirai, just 2 laps from being classified. As we bring in the points. And check to make sure they're all locked in. And on this result, Artemis of the Blue, 2 podium finishes in 3 races so far. She's now the current championship leader. And yep, that does look right to me. Yep, the table looks right, and let's see how it is. And Mirai, not a good showing so far after 3 races. She is currently bottom of the standings with just 1 point, and second to last is Shigure Ui with 3 points, and just above her is Kotone on 5. And Nakamiya Hinata by tiebreaker with her higher finish is 1 spot ahead of Kotone. And top 3 so far are Artemis of the Blue, Saruei, and Mirai Akari, already on 130, Saruei 107, Mirai Akari 95. Okie dokie, so that's Gateway. That's the first night race in Vtuber IndieCar. We'll have another night race later this series as at Atlanta. So be sure to look forward to that. But next up, we'll have to test our patience at New Jersey for the second road course race, round number 4. Daytime race because there's no lighting at this race course. Going to New Jersey for round number 4. 16 laps. Although I did a test race last night, I did a couple of test races last night on this circuit. The cars tend to drive rather slowly because conditions were somewhat slippery for some reason. And it took over 30 minutes to complete the entire 16-lap distance for the race winner. So I did a timed 20-minute test race, and to probably recalibrate the number of laps, and as it turns out, the number of laps would have also been 16. So I don't know. We'll just have to stick with the original distance and see how long this race will take for the 26 car field. We'll get to race here. New Jersey Motorsports Park in Millville, New Jersey. The Thunderbolt Raceway. There's 2 race courses. We're driving on the Thunderbolt Raceway, the 2.25 mile road course. There's a Thunderbolt Raceway and a Lightning Raceway. I don't see a Lightning Raceway configuration for our factor, but this is the circuit that's more crazy. 14 turns, 2.25 miles. And we see which cars are broken, because I can't deal with broken race cars. And certainly we'll see a bunch of cars not get to race because they look glitched out. And no Tanaka Hime, because her car's broken. No Picky in this race. And I think everyone is good. Let's follow along with Anzu. As once again the TV tower doesn't want to show up for the qualifying session. Just so we can see how it is on this circuit. As expected, the driving is somewhat slow going. Bear with me, lads. This pace lap, this preview lap might take a while. I don't know why there are grandstands, but it looks like there are cardboard cutouts in the grandstands anyway. The real-life equivalent of seeing pink tubers instead of the live 2D models in collab streams. Hinomori Anzu, the new daughter of Pochi-sensei, who, as I've already said in yesterday's stream, she debuted her new 2D model a few weeks ago. Now enjoying her time as a nice indie VTuber, and enjoying her time in this series because her points count is okay at best. 56 points, and I don't know where she is in the standings, but she's doing okay. A couple of nice results in oval races as she spins out after this qualifying lap. Alright, enough rambling. Let's get the grid set up for this race. We don't even have to. I don't think we would have to bother with the whole session. We'll let fate decide who gets to race here, and as you can see, a few drivers did not even qualify here, including Temeko. Norosori Poya, too slow. Mochizuki Himari, too slow. Natroneko is too slow. Nabi Mama is too slow. And Kotone, who's supposed to be the de facto face of VTuber IndieCar, still couldn't catch a break in open wheel cars, and Mirai Akari also doesn't go. And for the second consecutive race, Amasuka Uto will start off at pole. She started off at pole at Gateway, but only finished 16th, and she'll get to try again on the road course configuration. Lily Hops will start off second, another top 3 start for the Froggy. Bell third, and then Kagura Nana, Kitanya Nyanta, and Siro. Third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And then Meiya, Miranero, and Natsume. Nina, Ryugan, and Kana. And then Gateway winner Artie will start off 13th at New Jersey, followed by Saruei and Suzuki Hina, Shigeru Ui, Hanamori Healthy, and Tamari Mari. Anzu Tenten and Nekarine. Where were we? 22. Nakamiya Hinata. Tomoshika. Ayami. Bitani and Koopa start up back at the grid. So they get to race today. And the grid is locked in. 16 laps at New Jersey as we check to make sure everyone looks good, and they are. For some reason, the car number 26 starts off on the grass, but that doesn't even matter because she'll still get in line with the rest of the cars. So no need to worry about that. Well, the placeholder car, as I've noticed, will have trouble getting out onto the track, grinding along that left barrier for a while until that car gets to go out onto the actual track. Anyway, no more rambling. We have to race. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's just see how they do. as they go out for the parade lap. This may be a challenge for these drivers as unsurprisingly you see a few cars have trouble with control on this circuit. Jeez, what is this circuit paved with? Lard? Oh, a few cars are behind. Come on, keep up with the rest of the Vtubers. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. As hard as it is to believe, we're only halfway through this pace lap. As cars continue to have trouble making their way around these tight turns. Watch out. And, yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's not, Uto is having issues here. And we'll have to abort the start and try again, because this wasn't a clean pace lap. We'll speed things up for a bit. At this point, again. Slightly better as the safety car pulls in. Here we go, round number 4 at New Jersey Motorsports Park as the cars start to accelerate. Front stretch and it's green flag and away we go. Very good start by Lily Hops. Not quite the cleanest of starts as the bottom line doesn't want to show up right. Oh, a lot of cars are having issues here at the start, as we see some cars slipping and sliding and having issues. Last few cars are starting as this race might take a while. Everyone tries to endure these slippery turns. That is quite a few front wings lost. And yeah, this has a potential to be a real shit show. As you see, Akari continue to disappoint all the way down in 26th, as we have cars being slow. Probably should have stuck with 11 laps for this race, and I can't see the time tower. Time tower doesn't seem to be working, but Lily Hops is leading after this opening lap. Oh, it's all happening at New Jersey. So Lily Hops has the lead. Second is Kagranana. Third is Bao. And the first lap took too long. 1:42. As we see a whole mess of drivers having to stop at pit lane. And who's at 16 that's stuck? Oh, that's Munaru. That's Munaru. Not doing much of a good job right there. Meanwhile, Mitani is 24th. And, I don't know where Koopa is. Koopa. How is Koopa doing? 15th. I just don't get it. I did a test race, timed 20-minute test race, and everyone was able to drive normally, but when it comes to a lapped race, they're all racing like they're all driving golf carts instead of these open-wheel contraptions. No one wants to go more than 150 kilometers per hour. As we see Shigeru slip and slide. And this is supposed to be a soft compound tire. This is supposed to be the soft compound tire, which would provide more grip than the normal tire. How does it still say 16 out of 16 laps? This thing must be busted. It's 3 laps down. As we see how everyone fares on this circuit. I don't recommend making a drinking game out of this. Counting the number of times cars slip and slide on the track. And Bao lost a spot. Lost a place on the grid. Putting Shigeru Uwe up in 3rd. And there's a few cars that are lapped. Perhaps as the cars, perhaps as the tires wear out more, they might get warmer and warmer, and grip might be easier. But I don't even know at this point, because this race is a mess. We've only completed 4 laps. And that's how slow this race has been. Expect perhaps a potential for the cars to lose control and to go out. As you can see here, we have an early retirement. Zero has crashed out. Zero is the first to go out. Unfortunately, that is the end of her race run. Disappointing day for her. No points in any of the two races today. Oh man, look at this. This is hard to watch, lads. This is just this is all nuts. Oh, there's a potential for drama here, but no, they were able to avoid disaster here. And meanwhile, I can't tell how many laps have been completed. 5 laps. So 5 minutes plus. I cannot into time math. I mean, had a bit of an issue here. But she's still in, I think. Kagranana is in the lead. Lily Hop's not too far behind, and Artemis of the blue somehow has gone up to third. Like, where did she start in this race? 13th? 13th, started 13th, and she moved up 10 spots. Only because the CPU doesn't know how driving works on this course. We might never be able to get back on this track after how things are going here. It's this turn where drivers have the most problems. And oh man, be very careful. And no one lost wheels despite all this roughhousing. And what just happened? Did someone make a mistake? No, just the usual stuff happening. Seven down, and Kagranana has an absurd lead of 25 seconds over Artemis of the Blue. And Harry 1010 has gone up to third as she starts to get used to driving on road courses. They're just pacing themselves. I don't know what Kagami was trying to accomplish there, but she'll be in the pit lane. Imagine the potential for these cars to retire early from the race due to wearing out their brakes too much. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Man, the lack of the engine cover for Tenchi would confuse me to believing this car was Minaru's car from that distance. Oh man, what was that? What was that? I thought I saw something, but oh, careful! Oh man! And good news, Nakamiya Hinata is okay, albeit without her full-sized rear wing, as Nectarine becomes another victim of Slippy Slidey, slammed into by Kamishiro Natsume. And that's a disappointing finish for Nectarine. No points for her. And she's supposed to be the road course expert. What in the world just happened? And so we are at 14 drivers, all within the lead lap, and I don't know why Kagura Nana's time gap isn't being recorded here. What, did she get disqualified or something? I'm not sure what in the world is going on. But yeah, look at this. Artemis of the Blue has gone back into the lead. What, is she having to serve a time penalty? What is going on? Is she disqualified? Did she run out of gas? Oh my. And a few drivers are going into pit lane. And will 1010 go in pit lane? I guess she will. So we still don't know who's leading at this point. And Shigeru Ui will go in pit lane, so certainly I don't think she will be in the lead. And Uto will enter pit lane. And now Artemis the Blue exits pit lane and sticks herself in the lead after 10 laps. 6 to go. With 2 drivers proving to be complete disappointments. Out of a starting field of 26, as 1010 now goes out of the pits, and Bao slips out on that opening turn again. Oh my goodness! Did a complete 360 right there. But her lead is still a big one anyway. Look at that! Saruei is now third. Oh my goodness, 30-second lead over Lily Hops. So yeah, I don't know, lads. This is rather nondescript. We're just waiting to see when the next accident will take place, if there is such a thing. And yeah, we have seen a fair few. We have seen a couple. Come back as we see this battle for third between Saruei and Tori 1010. And Saruei. Ooh, good defense by Saruei. But 1010 will try again. To no avail. Another turn. Nothing quite doing. The Michigan winner keeps ahead of 1010 as we complete 11 laps. And now Artemis of the Blue will be in pit lane, putting Lily Hops back in the lead. As Anzu spins out just ahead of Lily, Tori 1010 goes up to second now, as Saruei will have to be taking a breather. Hardy didn't lose much ground. She's still in podium position. Lily Hops has a 15-second lead over 1010. Well, there's a problem, lads. 1010 would only want to race on road courses if everyone is slow as a turtle. As we have someone tapping out due to a busted engine. So, no points for Nina, I'm afraid. So a disappointing day for Nina. Didn't qualify for Gateway and fails to score at New Jersey. Meanwhile, we have 3 laps left. Three laps left in this race, thank God. As Stream's current bit rate continues to be higher than the recommended bit rates. As 1010 tries to deal with some lapped cars. Including former race leader Kagranana, whom 1010 let pass by for a bit. Oh no! 1010 is losing control of herself. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I feel like she might have to be in pit lane. Possible. Oh my! Now Lily Hops will pit. That's 11 billion drivers taking pit stops so far in this New Jersey round. And unsurprisingly, 1010 will pit. Lily Hops exits pit lane for lap 15 of 16. Slow and steady wins the race. And Saruei has jumped up to second, bypassing pit lane. 1010 is now exiting pit lane. Billy Hopkins. Just pacing herself. She has a big lead. Doesn't want stupid things to happen. Oh my goodness, that's a 40-second lead for her. As cars continue to have troubles on these twists and turns. And eventually, the flag marshal will be able to wave the white flag. Lillihops has a massive lead on this last lap. With Saruei second, only 10-10 third. And these drivers will score points. Oh! Pochimaru healthy with that gamesmanship. But what would it matter? Because Lillihops' lead is still relatively large. Lily Hopkins has a few turns left. Doesn't seem to be anyone in sight, so she is basically home free. And once she passes under that bridge, then she's basically home free. And the front straightaway is in sight for Lily Hopkins. And she is gonna just slowly crawl her way into the finish line and win round number 4 at New Jersey. Congratulations, Lily Hops. Race win number 2 in Vtuber IndieCar. That is her first road course race win. Saruei makes the podium again, and Hurley 1010 will get third. And 1010 will just do donuts because she has a podium in a road course race. While Ryugon will not likely make it. Sure, we'll get 4, and Bao will inherit 5th from Ryugon. So, congratulations to Lily Hopkins, race win number 2, and we have no new race winners this time. Because God help our souls. We certainly have seen better days. Just waiting for a couple drivers to cross. Ruto is done, and Britannia is done. And Tomoshika will finish at the table. And we can shut up the music and bring in the points as Lily Hopkins takes round number 4 for her second FH win. Saruei and 1010 both they all make the podium. Ui 4, 5th is Bao. Kagame is 6th. Miu Neru gets on the board. Artie finishes 8th. Healthy 9. Koopa 10. Natsume 11. Uto 12th. 13th is Kitanya. And 14th is Ryugan. Anzu gets more points. 15th place, Tomari Mari 16th. And Bitani finishes 17th. 18th is Kagura Nana. 19th is Hina. Ayami 20. Kamako Kana 21. And Tomoshika 22. 23rd is Nakamiya Hinata. She'll get no points because she only finished 14. And Nina will not score because E and Nekarine and Zero both got A's for effort. So let's go ahead and lock the points in and see how it is as we wrap up the day's proceedings. Only 22 drivers scored this race. Ryugan will get points because he finished 15. And let's see how the standings shake up, and Saruei has retaken the lead in the championship, in the overall championship, 157 points. Artemis of the Blue goes down to second, 156 points. And looky who's at third in the overall championship, Tamari Mari. 102 points. That is just amazing to see. Third of the way through the championship standings, and Tamari Mari, one of the newcomers, full time, is third in the overall championship. Oh yeah, oval classification. Artie has 120 points. Saruei 100 points. A distant third is Tamari Maya with 56 points. Road and Street Course classification. It's a tie between Lily Hops and Mirai Akari. Both on 70 points. Well, third is Krupa with 62 points. As you see, Lily Hops being featured because she gets her second win, and I need to lock in the winners here. So who won at Gateway? It's Arnie, and second is Ryugan for his first podium finish. Third is Kagura Nana. Another third place finish for her. Congratulations. So Artie, Ryugan, hello, and Kagura Nana. Well, Lily won. Second is Saruei. Third is 1010. So let's lock in these medal counts. There's Saruei, there you are, and 1010. And they're all in. And that is going to do it for what the hell? That's a... Why does it say... Why am I seeing uneven medal counts? That makes no sense. It's supposed to be 28 all throughout, so what did I miscount? So I'll have to look through that a bit later, but I guess we'll have to wrap up action for today. Next Saturday, we are going to Charlotte Motor Speedway and Watkins Glen for rounds 5 and 6 of the 3rd IndyCar Series. So, thanks for watching this first weekend of action in the IndyCar 3rd Series, and we'll see you again same time. Noon Eastern for more of the 3rd Vtuber IndyCar Series, where the run for that Gold Star continues for these 37 independent Vtubers. Charlotte and Watkins Glen on Saturday. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And Otsadag.